Wait till y'all get up in here, you know what I'm saying? Wait till y'all get up in here. Yeah, y'all might see that my what's the name is not paid for yet. It's been a while, and a nigga forgot to go ahead and pay the StreamYard. So I ain't got my cuts. I ain't got my Mr. Cut. I ain't got my what's the name. I will be happy and glad if my good audience who will watch and be here and will watch the replay, if you could sock it to my pocket and help a struggling content creator get back to his gist of things, you know. But we are here tonight. Let me get everything set up real quick. Make sure I got one. XL Pro, the first one up. What's going on, bro? Thanks for sending all the material on IG and Facebook and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for real though, shout out to Shango. Shout out to Shango Savage. Y'all might not be familiar with the name, but he is a comedian straight from Comic View and Comedy Jam legend. Shout out to him. Shout out to the hip hop great, the great DJ Primo, and shout out to Ice-T. I woke up this morning on both my X and checked out my Facebook. What's going on, Kwame Kaju? You know what I'm saying? What's up, brother? What's up? Y'all all come up in here. Y'all coming up in here real good. So, as I was saying before, I want to give a special shout out to this broadcast podcast to my musical and comedic. I guess we consider ourselves brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, Mr. O with the info, giving what y'all need to know. But you ain't here for me though. I've been I ain't gonna say I'm great. Y'all heard some of my beats before on my podcast and everything. I've been trying to elevate my game on a music tip. You know what I'm saying? I've been trying to make me some beats. I've been doing my band lab tutorial. I said band lab. I will probably mess with Fruit FL Studios and other ones in the future, but band lab's the only one I can actually understand. And I've been trying to learn to make these new modern day boom bap beats. And just so happenly, a legend follows me now on X, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Primo, the DJ Premier of the illustrious group called Gangstar, RIP Guru. Shout out to Ice-T. I was chopping over Ice-T on X for the last couple of days. I was like damn, the original gangster rap, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Pimp or Die, one of my favorite all-time classics. Of course, New Jack Hustler. And shout out to my comedian brethren, Shango Savage. Shango Savage was on Comic View and Def Comedy Jam back in the day. You probably remember him being the light-skinned nigga that used to go ahead and just tell it like it is with no filter. He just kept it 100, man. Shout out to them, man. Getting followed by legends around this bitch. But we here. Tonight, over here at the Ozone Podcast. Right above, next to me, and above me, and right next to me is a nice little, slim, thick, twerking little shawty right here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Delicious. That's her name. Y'all could go ahead and follow on IG. You know what I'm saying? Little Delicious, not delicious, Delicious. Yeah. Well, we're talking about on this podcast. It's been a while. I know. We are going to be talking about what's been going on in the media about these 304s. Mainly Kandi Burruss, Summer Walker. You know, we talked about her, I think, on the last broadcast. You know what I'm saying? Talked about her little sugar daddy debacle. But Mr. O, that wasn't her sugar daddy. You know the nigga. Yeah, I know I said it in the podcast, but a lot of other content creators have been running tell that, you know, making their little coins and everything, talking about the white man, the older white man. On top of that, it's taking our so-called top of our so-called women folk, both in entertainment industries. Even though they found out Scud was banned for the other team. They love go ahead and talk about how they gonna be living their soft girl era. They actually switched up and got with some real men. You know, they like to use that term, real man, and they go ahead and say that that's cool. You know, it's cool for anybody north of 60 to go and holler at a woman that's under 35 in the community, as long as he's a Brad or a Chad. Now in reverse, if your black ass is out here and you 35 over and you want to holler at a woman that's 29, under 29, even between 20 and 29, you a pervert. You was an SFL. Why you can't handle nobody your own age? Yeah. Well, speaking of Summer Walker, we want all the way off about her so-called broke ways. I mean, it's cool for these bitches to be broke. It's cool for them. But let your black ass be broke. You begin curse and crucified from this way to Sunday. But she want to go ahead and tell a married man. And sisterhood, this is y'all. What's going on, Go Professor? What's been going on, baby? Yeah, I've been tuning in on I've been working and shit. I had to go ahead and listen to in the clouds and everything. Couldn't be commenting. You are Dr. Thunder in the morning. These motherfuckers that mess my schedule up. So when y'all be at live in the morning now, I can't even hardly comment like that. I be in the clouds though. So back to what I was saying. It appears that we have Summer Walker out here basically auditioning to be the extra woman in a rapper's life. I mean, Richard Kidd, shout out to Richard Kidd. I ain't get a chance to listen to none of his music before, but I think he's a decent rapper. But he do got that fine ass baby mama Tori Brixx. God damn. If I could get credit what credit due, that's some credit. But let's be real. Summer Walker, the album flopped. She trying to reestablish a buzz. The niggas that she do mess with, she already put herself out. You dumb birds literally going out on these podcasts and literally telling y'all a whole game book. You literally said that you are only messing with niggas for money, and once the money is gone, you're gone. You literally here to break the nigga. And I understand a lot of you niggas get y'all rocks off of being a good trick. I understand that. And I ain't tripping on tricks. You know what I'm saying? It's a way you do it. You know what I'm saying? Even it's a way you do it. You know what I'm saying? You could do it like Boosie, or you could do it like CGA. I prefer you do it like CGA. At least get a bang for your buck. Shout out to the free agent lifestyle. But for real though, this bitch right here was really out here giving her a whole goods, telling her whole shebang, saying like she only gonna mess with niggas that got money, and if the nigga is broke, and if I break his pockets, then I'll move on to the next one. Not knowing that we see your fucking track record, shorty. And shout out to Inglewood Zone too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rico Reckless. Rico Reckless, being a Chicago nigga, I guarantee you he ain't had to do none of that goofy ass shit. I guarantee it. He from my neck of the woods. I know he ain't had to do it. And of course, we're gonna talk about Kandi Burruss. Kandi Burruss, this whole black power couples. I think it's gonna be the last year that we even hear about power couples, pro black couples. You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that the older couple, the older crowd. This is what you're gonna deal with. This is 14 years. 14-year relationship going down the drain because she don't want to let him go ahead and have his a little piece. He just want a little piece. He said, man, I just want to take a break. She was like, you ain't going no goddamn well. You accepted my whole ways, my whole past. I used to sleep around with JD. You know what I'm saying? I kind of made the whole group break up because of me. Yeah, and I get Kandi a great artist. I ain't gonna shit on. I mean, she's a good songwriter. I still be bumping that. What's that? Is it E40? What's it E40 song she was on that? But anyway, A lot of women lived through Kandi Burruss. They thought they could get a nice guy simp. Sorry, Todd. But they thought it was gonna get a nice guy simp like Todd, who understand, want to go ahead and do all the proverbial neo pro black Brady Bunch thing. I got a kid, you got a kid. We both over 35. I mean, we both successful in our careers. Why not we just go ahead and put everything together and become a power couple? How about that, Kandi? Want to be swell? Looking ass boy. It was all good, fun games. They even, he accepted freaky ways, helped to open up a restaurant, open up her own production company, Kenny Code Entertainment, even coming out with movies, even coming out with films and movies about, you know what I'm saying, about having hall passes and you can go ahead and sleep. See, we've been getting a little bit what's going on in a relationship without even knowing it. And now this year is come to the head. He said, you know what? I don't want to live in this chick's shadow. I'm successful in my own right. Hell, she wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for me in this damn show. I was the executive producer. God damn it. But knowing the sisterhood, knowing the community, they'll say, even though Kandi Burruss is a member of Escape, you know what I'm saying, good R&B group, you know, whatever. She wrote the hit song along with her Escape buddy, Tiny, one of the biggest anthems for TLC called Scrubs. Go figure. Well, what else I want to go ahead and add on to that? I mean, she's a freak. I mean, well. And I mean, I ain't really got nothing else. I mean, she had a restaurant. What y'all want me to do? This is pro black power couple goals right here. Let me flame my blunt up real quick. Let me flame this motherfucker up. Shit. Good ganja. And now we're going to talk about Joy Taylor. Joy Taylor. You know, I think one of my biggest streams this year was when I broke that whole fiasco with Emmanuel Ocho, all the other guys on ESPN, you know, Jason Whitlock was talking about them big peanut butter cans and whatnot. That was back in January. That was a good stream. That was a good stream. But now she want to sit down with Kendra fucking G. She want to sit down with Kendra G and want to talk about us men. She said she wasn't going to be no good wife. Don't really want to be a mother. And even then said, man, fuck y'all niggas and y'all legacy. To you legacy ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of CJ, I was a legacy ninja at one time. I ain't gonna lie. You know, that's the reason I stayed out of trouble. Try to keep a good name for myself. You know, yeah, I understand that these chicks only want looks, money, and status. It is what it is. So I mean, I'm over 6'2.5" to be exact. 215, 220 pounds. Got to lose about 10 pounds, get my six pack back. I know I'm bald, so what? You know what I'm saying? Got the beard, compensate. What else? Oh, it's the status. I need to be more economically attractive. I forgot that. I gotta have status and be economically attractive. I was a good pookie. I was a good pookie in Ray Ray. I could have been a good hobo. You know what I'm saying? Ex-school. But I didn't want to deal with the stress. My mom can't deal with being just want to go ahead and use these chicks, even though I would, but nah, it'd get boring after a while. Nah. So we're here. Let's just go ahead through some clips real quick, get people's opinion and whatnot on what's going on. Where do I want to start first? Let's go ahead and talk about Summer Walker. Let's go ahead and talk about Summer Walker. Let's get this shit over with. You know what I'm saying? This shit over with. It's been that long. Shit. All right.
The number one reason why some men are still open to
and fair use. I'm using UMTR. I'm about to use your what's the name video. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, we using you. We using you, Mr. MTR. Thanks for your due diligence and your investigative grift. Services. Let go. Oh.
the marriage, the men that are, it's because of children. Like they want a legacy, like them. And they can't. Why'd you? The number one reason why some men are still open to marriage, the men that are, is because of children. Like they want a legacy, like them. And they can't.
Right there. Let's stop it right there. One of my shit been using a whole bunch of juice. I'm over here tweeting. So, did y'all see that eye roll? Did y'all see it? Did y'all see the eye roll that she just did right there? That right there, my little people. Matter of fact, let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. My bad. I'm looking at the angle. Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit. There we go. And just in case you didn't see it.
Why'd you make that face? Oh my God. Besides, the number one reason why some men are still open to marriage, the men that are, is because of children. Like they want a legacy, like them. And they can't.
And right there. Oh shit, you can't see it like that. Hold on. Back up a little bit. And right there, the face of cynicism and regret. Right there. You know, when a chick uses what she got to get what she wants, until the goods are getting good, until the goods are gone, they have this particular look on their face. Here's a career woman that could put her education career first. I mean, there's really nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing really wrong with that now, right? I mean, we're gonna get back to that on another stream, never mind. But put her career first, want the attention. You know, y'all been seeing her little workout videos, right? Even now with her new little BBL. Decided to get a BBL, 38 years old. I don't know if she's still 38. She might be 39 now, just like me. You know what I'm saying? We both be the same age. They'll tell me to go ahead and holler at Joy Taylor. They'll go ahead and tell me to holler at Joy Taylor because we both are around the same age. We supposed to have a lot in common, right? I mean, I wouldn't mind taking her down. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like Jason Willock said, them big old CD cup peanut butter cans that she got on her chest. And BBL might be some good use. She was looking kind of flat back there for a while. So she been listening. She know what niggas and all these other guys like, you know. So just like Ebony K. Williams. These type of women are seeing the lights at the end of the tunnel is not as bright as they thought it was. They finally realized. Hold on, let me see something. I'm gonna keep talking. Never mind. I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna type it in as we. These are the type of women that don't know It's just like in the so-called PIMP game. A young turnout is the best turnout until she can't be turned out no more. After a while, she'll probably become the top chick in the harem. She might be the top what's the name, but as she get older, her competition get younger and prettier, and the only thing that she can do at that point is either keep a. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, is this it? Yeah. I gotta go to Pimp. Oh, here we go, right here. Here we go, right here. Let me fast forward a little bit. Here we go. Let me go ahead and play this real quick. See, this is what happens to these chicks out here today. And this in fair use, this is from one of the greatest books besides the Holy Bible. Is a book by Mr. Robert Beck, aka Robert Muffins, aka Iceberg Slim. Let's go ahead and take a listen to Mr. Slim real quick. Y'all ain't telling me I'm on full value. I probably can't hit me and shit. My bad. My bad. I got y'all covered. I got y'all covered now. Okay. I got y'all covered right here. Right. Right.
I ain't no mixed up Southern nigga. I was born in the North. I grew up with white kids. I don't hate white people or any other people. Walked up the half dozen marble steps to an old a competition gets younger and prettier.
Here we go.
He can't figure nothing. Go. Joby box score was higher than Sweets.
Listen to this.
Those three gibbering bitches upstate sure don't show no love for whore people. He said, "Here you go, fool. A young chump is just like a dumb bitch."
I know y'all gonna recognize that. Yeah, that's why I'll be using for my pre-recorded videos. We'll be coming back on to you shortly. Now y'all know where y'all get it from. Keep listening.
He can't figure nothing out for himself. He's got to have a rundown on everything. Of course I drove those whores crazy, but for a sane reason, sucker. A pimp cops a whore. He cons her. Maybe if she stays in his corner humping his pockets fat, at the end of the rainbow, she's got a husband and a soft easy chair to hold her.
Now you heard that, right? I heard that, right? That's the MO for majority of the modern women in the Western society has as an end goal. Let me go ahead and replay that for the slower people in the back. I will be back there with y'all. I'm just a little bit tad bit ahead of y'all, but we still can get along. For the slower people in the back, let me play that for y'all.
And sucker, a pimp cops a whore. He cons her. Maybe if she stays in his corner humping his pockets fat, at the end of the rainbow, she's got a husband and a soft easy chair.
She's got a husband and a soft easy chair. That's the end goal for a lot of us men in the West. I know. I don't want to put handcuffs on a chick no more. Hell, I don't even give a damn about what these chicks do with themselves no more. I was out here pontificating, thinking I'm about to do the right thing, you know. But as I had to let Dr. Umar go and the whole pro-blackity black, we should overcome, we got to stick together. I had to let that go a long time ago, and that was a hard thing and a hard pill to swallow, but it is what it is. Another part of me, I just gotta let a hoe be a hoe. And that hurts. Do y'all understand how much that hurt? You know, maybe I did care once upon a time in my lifetime. I mean, Free Zone Lou, what's going on, Charlie? What's going on? You know what? I'm gonna drop the fucking link. I'm gonna drop the fucking link. If anybody y'all want to come up here, we gonna have us a little powwow real quick. I feel like I can't do this on my own. Besides, I ain't got none of my video material to go ahead and segue us through. So yeah, I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop it. See, before the 1950s, since everybody wanted to reference the 1950s, including myself, I'm guilty of it, but we don't want to talk about anything in all the marriages before the 1950s, especially in Black America or in America in general. You know, it took Teddy fucking Roosevelt, to get these white motherfuckers to get married back in the day. And shout out to Tito. You know the marriage license was made for our black asses, so we want to wife up the Beckons and Karens of that yesteryears either. So it is what it is. It was a whole bunch of uncovered women walking around here. And if y'all don't know what an uncovered woman is, see, this whole dating shit, this whole trying to be out here just sowing our wild oats, both genders. This is a new concept. A lot of people want to try and do this shit. There was a thing called courting. There was actually things called arranged marriages, and for good reason. Because even back in them days, you know, condoms was not really being used, if they was even invented. Let me be real. Venereal diseases of the day was syphilis. Yeah. You can go to any whorehouse or any streetwalker back in them day, you could take that so-called good risk. That's why a lot of dudes wanted to get married, because they didn't want to deal with that so-called risk. Then we had all these single uncovered women working in cities like New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, St. Louis. These were the big cities at the time. LA wasn't even that big yet. So them are the 4 big cities, right? I might throw in San Fran. So these particular women, some of them then had their daddies. Daddies might died in war. You know, war. Oh, we forgot about war. You know, there weren't that many men walking around here. So you got war. You got disease. You got short life expectancies. A lot of dudes, black or white, didn't live past 50 back in them days like that. So a lot of women back then had to work. And as they had to work, they started to go ahead and step the toes on the prostitutes. Yeah. See, either you was covered by your father wasn't available, one male member of the family, whether it be your uncle, your grandfather, your brother, had to protect you, cover you, you know, all that good stuff. Even then, if you ain't had neither or, you was probably a lonely orphan out here. Yeah, that was the case for a lot of people back in those days too. We don't want to talk about that. You will have to be covered by your so-called clergy person, no matter the faith. You know what I'm saying? Priest, preacher, rabbi, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be covered by a man out here, because for the simple fact, you can't bleed blood from a stone. AKA, if you fucked up, someone's gonna have to pay for you. Unless you go ahead into the oldest profession out there in the market, which was the prostitute, the lady of the night. Yeah. So the pimp game came from slavery. These niggas weren't lazy. They just got tired, sick and tired, picking white man's cotton, kiss his nasty ass. And on top of that, they had to go ahead and deal with an insatiable 304 that was basically shot calling over them as a second overseer while in the house, and laying up with Massa in a so-called big house when he asked for her services. Now, these chicks getting kicked out. Some of them want to leave the plantations. Some of them stayed in the South. Some of them stayed in the old, what's the name, houses that the masters had left them. And some of them came to the North. And when they got here, and a lot of the free slave niggas from back in those days, you know, the good old boys, you know, not the PIMPs, the shot hustlers and the gamblers, they had to go find out the hard way. And especially the slick nigga heroes from back in them days too. They had to find out the hard way that the same black broads that they just got through leaving from the South, was up north, still fucking for free, freaking off for free with the white man. And still want to have the nerve to go ahead and tell you gonna have to take them. This shit ain't nothing new, y'all. Yo, shout out to them noble studs out there from back in the day. Y'all call them debaucherous creatures. Some of these niggas, they just like, man, hold on. You mean tell me I'm free from slavery? I gotta go learn, read, and fucking write. You know what I'm saying? They told me I couldn't do that shit. Some of us had to go and fight in this damn war, even though it said the white man fought. We still had to fight the war for our damn freedom with this. We were scared they weren't gonna win. Shit. Then you tell me I got the skills, but I can't read and write. I can't get no good opportunities down south, even though I freed myself. I'm walking to the north. I'm going to places like St. Louis, Chicago, New York, and I'm seeing the same black bitches that got through literally betraying me. You know what I'm saying? Telling me all this other stuff, and they still mess with the white man for free, and they expect me to go ahead and help them. Man, them niggas told me like, man, show you do this particular thing, I want to feed, and that's how it is. With that particular lifestyle, it comes a lot of clientele. It comes with a lot of headache. And after a while, once a woman, I say a woman naturally, and you could quote me if I'm wrong, women naturally only got 10,000 fucks in them. They only got 10,000 fucks in them throughout the whole entire lifetime. 10,000 fucks. Because that 10,001, she ain't got no more fucks to give. You heard it here first. So the pimps knew this, but y'all lost the art of it. So let's go ahead and continue with old Glass Top and what he got to say to young Berg and put him up on game. Listen here.
To hold her beak to the grindstone, he pumps air castles into her skull. She takes all the stable grief. She humps her ass into a cramp to outshine the other whores in the family. At first, it's easy for the bitch to star. As she gets older and uglier, her competition gets younger and prettier. She don't have to be no brain to wake up there's no easy chair at the end. She gets hip, there ain't never been a rainbow. She gets larceny in her heart. She bullshits herself that if she can drive all those young pretty whores away from the pimp, that rainbow might come true after all.
What we have been seeing on these TikToks, the YouTubes for the last decade plus. Hell, I do y'all one better. What have we been seeing on these so-called TikTok and YouTubes and Instagram for the last 3 or 5 years? And we got a lot of not even older chicks. We got a lot of these chicks that been getting super ran through, trying to give out relationship and boss girl, soft girl life advice, only to go ahead and doom the next generation of women that's coming right behind them with this so-called logic. Ain't nothing new under the goddamn sun, y'all. Let me go get me some water. I'll be right back. Oh, damn it. Just hold tight. I can't even play my damn commercial. Give me a few ticks. All right, we back. Quality H2O. So we literally, you can't make this ish up. We literally got these women on these bandwidths broadcasting, telling these younger women out here that, yeah, it's cool to go ahead, go for the top guy, the rappers and all them. It's cool to go ahead and have them hot girl summers, mess with who the guys you really desire, really want to. Because in the end, there's always gonna be that one man that's gonna love you for who you are. And if you have a couple of kids by all the dudes that you love to to do with, and he ain't getting no fun in the end anyway. He's only there to be the wallet, to be the supporter, the provider. It's gonna be one of them guys that go ahead and do that for you. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Boy. Unfortunately, I believe that a lot of us we moving away from the term red pill and so-called the black manosphere. We got to go ahead and create something new. We have been discussing this on Machismo TV, in the back. So we gonna come up with a different thing for this thing of ours. We like the mob, this thing of ours, the Cosa Nostra and shit. So this is the same method that the head hoe, the bottom bitch, would use to keep young 304s in charge as long as the PIMP is happy. But you heard what Glass Top said. He said, and I'll quote, as she gets older, hold on.
She gets hip, there ain't never been a rainbow. She gets larceny in her heart, showing holes in the family. At first, it's easy for the bitch to star. As she gets older and uglier, her competition gets younger and prettier. She don't have to be no brain to wake up, there's no easy chair at the end. She gets hip, there ain't never been a rainbow. She gets larceny in her heart. She bullshits herself that if she can drive all those young pretty whores away from the pimp, that rainbow might come true after all. If it don't, she'll get her revenge anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's a violation of the pimp book to quit a whore. A bitch like that is a ticking time bomb. Every day, her value to the pimp drops to the 0 line. She's old, tired, and dangerous. She can rattle a pimp into goofing his whole game. If the pimp is a sucker, he'll try to drive her away with his foot in her ass.
See? And that's the problem that we have right there. Right there. I mean, you gotta be cerebral dealing with the 304 today. I mean, a lot of these dudes out here want to go ahead and mouthpiece their way out the situation. A lot of dudes want to go ahead and pay money out the situation. Unfortunately, I'm so thorough with my shit. I tell both of y'all, that's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna do anything. You could be the best trick, because don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Y'all want to make fun of the trick. There's some tricks out here that's more ruthless than the so-called PIMP. And sometimes we call them the husband, but a lot of y'all don't want to actually put down a foot. Y'all just want to be, the extra girlfriend in these modern day marriages. I know. I'm probably just talking outside of my neck right now, but let's just feel it from my point of view. Just feel it from my point of view. You mean tell me that you ain't getting the best out the bra? All this tying into all three of the chicks: Kandi Burruss, Summer Walker, and Joy Taylor. You mean tell me they can do whatever they want? I mean, free will. Free will. I respect free will. We all got it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, autonomy, your body, your pussy, your choice. We get that. My wallet, my choice. My power, my influence, my autonomy. But for some reason, my Johnson is always on y'all minds and my seed. And y'all want to know what it's gonna be when it's in your hands. Ain't that ironic? Rules for thee, but no rules for me. Bullshit. So once they can't get the so-called man that they want, keep the man they so-called want, They'll sabotage it for everybody. And that's what we're dealing with right now in society as a whole. These women were supposed to be protected, right? They were supposed to be protecting the homes of the so-called husbands that's supposed to love them, all that good stuff, or either they fought. But now, since they have said, buck the so-called patriarchy, we're gonna do what we want to do. We're gonna do it ourselves, and only in the end, when they the getting is gone, they can't use what they got to get what they want. Here they want to come and say, I was just playing. Well, why you ain't try to stop me when I will go do this anyway? Why you trying? Yeah, no. We are too far gone. We have to let y'all go ahead and do this stuff now. It's a must. I'm not fine against this. Hopefully I get monetized and I can talk about this for the next decades to come. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a great social experiment, case studies for years to come. And hopefully I could be on them so-called thesis boards breaking this shit down in 2045. We need this to happen. And salute to all you so-called do-gooders, but you can do good at marriage. Good Eminem line. Thank y'all for trying, but this must continue. We must have this to fail, so we have something to look forward to reference to, so it will happen again. But let's continue with what Glass Top was saying real quick.
She's almost a cinch to croak him or cross him into the joint. Foot game book to quit a whore. A bitch like that is a ticking time bomb. Every day, her value to the pimp drops to the 0 line. She's old, tired.
And a so-called pimp is us men out here. Once they then took all the trips, would sink the remnants of their so-called past play out in real time with their kids. They lose value to us. And they get mad at passport bros. They get mad at dudes around my age and like myself that they're younger women. They get mad at the whole narrative that they were supposed to have everything. They supposed to have it all, but now they just trying to get scraps now themselves, going towards the end to the yonder. It's about to be ooh. Let's continue.
Dangerous. She can rattle a pimp into goofing his whole game. If the pimp is a sucker, he'll try to drive her away with his foot in her ass. She's almost a cinch to croak him or cross him into the joint. I'm a genius. I'm hip that after a bitch has had maybe 10,000 tricks driller.
See? And I won't consider myself a genius like Glass said. This motherfucker was a diabolical. Ooh. But you see what I mean? At about 10,000, and y'all know that's about that 10. It's 10,000 fucks. I ain't lying to you. We're gonna do a scientific study. I want to pay blackdemographics.com or one of these motherfuckers to actually do that damn study. I don't know how we're gonna pull that off, but I guarantee you, it's 10,000 fucks.
She ain't too steady skull-wise. I don't tip her I'm salty and disgusted. I talk like a sweet head shrinker to her. Indeed, of air castles, I pump her full of H. Her skull starts to jelly. I'll be worried as hell about her. I'll start sneaking slugs of.
That's enough. All right, we ain't about to go. That's enough. That's enough, Todd. That's enough. That's enough. I was about to let on just a little bit too much of game on that. You know what I'm saying? I was about to let a little bit too much game on that aspect. But y'all get the gist of it. He said, in order to get and be rid of the women that you don't want, you have to drive them fucking crazy. And I agree. It is what it is. I mean, I'm not ashamed. I ain't got no shame on you. Gotta drive them crazy, bro. I had to learn this the hard way. It's not for everybody, but if you can do it and pull it off right, it can be done. Can be done. And since I got a vivid imagination, but let's continue with Miss Joy Taylor and Kendra D sit down. Let's see this.
Why'd you make that face?
Oh my God. Besides generational trauma and bad hairlines, beards that don't connect. Oh, this legacy.
Says a woman that had to go get a BBL. Says a woman that's north of 35. You know what I'm saying? She already said she don't want no kids, but how much you want to bet she wants some kids, but she just playing the phone. Yeah, you in the gym now. You was looking kind of saggy at the gut section too, sweetheart. I want to go ahead and keep on bragging, you know what I'm saying, about guys headlining and so-called stuff like that, but hey.
Nonsense. I can't stand it. Oh my! What the f are you talking about? If you don't have a wife, don't say the word legacy to me, please.
The trauma. You would expect women to have this type of mouth when they're walking around looking like God's gift. And I look at her and I'm just like, what? What's the big deal here? The content gods have spoketh, and they have delivered to us a fantastic gift that who could have saw this one coming, all right? But I am so grateful because, you know, according to Kendra G, anybody who talks about her is a broke, dusty, and, you know, I got a light bill to try to afford, and it's ad revenue season, so it's just, Jezebel herself. Look, video down in the description box down below. We got to give them a little bit of a push, all right? I don't want her to stop this show prematurely, all right? Because we needs the content.
A show, the number one.
All right.
Because what I've learned from my show, the number one reason why some men are still open to marriage, the men that are, is because of children. Like they want a legacy. Like that's important to them. And they can't. Why'd you make that face? Oh my God. But that's the truth, Joy. Like the
legacy. What?
What do you mean?
Do you have castles? What are you passing on?
Oh my God. Joy.
My last name, shorty. Oh,
castles? What?
What do you mean?
Do you have castles? What are you?
What's up with all these so-called random stuff? Bus driver. Do you have a house? Do you actually have a table? Do you have a castle? Can you build a castle? And this is what y'all want to fight for, right here. Right here. Hold on.
What do you mean, Joy? Like the
legacy? What?
What do you mean?
Do you have castles? What are you passing on?
Oh my God,
besides generational trauma and bad hairlines, beards that don't connect. Oh, this legacy is nonsense. I can't stand it.
Oh my God.
What?
It's hilarious listening to Joy Taylor be critical of men, hairlines, and whatever it is that she's saying. Meanwhile, I'm like 3 to 4 years older than Joy Taylor, and I look at what she presents like. If it's not for them big cans that Jason Whitlock is always talking about, I don't see many redeeming qualities. Yet, is it exponentially worse?
Nigga, you ain't no damn fucking 40. Is he? Yo. Put it in the chat. Is MTR over 40? Damn. If so, shit, I must have had a fucking rough life for real, man. Maybe Sugar Bum one line. Shit. I shouldn't start drinking and smoking weed when I was 12 years old. Fuck it. Well, I was in these streets, fuck y'all. But yeah. She about 38, 39, around my age, you know. Millennial woman. It's no. Kendra ain't no fucking millennial. She gotta be Jen. But yeah, this is a typical millennial woman right here. She messed with all the sausage. I can't use what's the name? I can't say the sausage. Man, I'm gonna use my boy G rap shit. She is known to mess with the local FU man. She's known to only mess with the FU men. And that's cool. I mean, get down how you get down. I mean, but what happens with messing with only the FU men, it comes this. It comes this bitterness, anger. And she being schooled by another chick that can't even keep her man. Come on, man. What's up with this shit, man? Come on, let's play.
Worse when you hear her mouth, absolutely, right? Like that just deducts 8 points off the rip, right? But it's just so crazy. Is it like you would expect women to have this type of mouth when they're walking around looking like God's gift? And I look at her and I'm just like, what? What's the big deal here? And in fact, you realize that there is no big deal. And she talks with the same spitefulness that she talked when she was in her early 20s. The only difference is that now she has 20 extra years of pain through her failed relationships. And it comes out in her talking points.
That's the truth.
Let's go.
What are you talking about?
There are people, and
Like
I'll talk
king
about
lineage.
and I am going to defend men for a second.
Please don't.
It is a man's desire to leave something on this earth when he's gone. Right?
Build something
That's part of it. It's literally a good thing to build something also, but Miss Taylor, you do realize that it's every man's biological imperative, soul desire to have and sire, firstly, a male progeny. Sorry, you girl dads out there. I know that you I know that some of you girl dads out there wish there was a masculine seed that was walking around and about to carry your last name and image to the next generation. I understand. But every man's biological imperative and soul desire is to sire a male progeny that's going to carry on his image and his likeness as above in heaven, down here on earth. I mean, unless you are into, them type of pro-black cults and other religions. I understand. The black woman is God. I understand. Some of you men out there can't fathom that type of thing, but we real men over here, and that's the way it is. And for you to look that decent looking, now probably looking even more badder back in your 20s and everything, just to walk amongst a man, flaunting your good looks and everything. First, not trying to offer really much. And now you have the audacity, unmitigated gall that he gets to just look at you. Probably don't get to side a progeny about you with both of y'all looks, who could possibly pass on the genes to the next generation, and your name and your what's the name be will go on to the next generation. But a lot of y'all don't have that forward thinking as millennials or as general public society, and this whole place is going to go right down to fucking ashes. What was that movie with Clive Owen when they had no new young people and they City of Men, City of whatever? We here, we fucking here. And I guarantee she still want to go ahead and take care of it in the end. This is crazy.
Nah.
I just want. The number one reason why some men are still something on this.
Talking about
There are people, and
like
I'll talk
king
about
lineage.
And I am going to defend men for a second.
Please don't.
It is a man's desire to leave something on this earth when he's gone. Right?
Build something
What is more?
Men used to paint chapels. Like, what are you talking about?
Okay, so Here's the deal. Fair enough. You don't have the mommy spirit. Okay, we can see this, right? So that is fair, and there's no judgment. But there are some people who could not imagine not having children.
That part I understand.
Okay, so
I by the way.
And let me also clarify when I said they should be. Not that there should be if a woman decides that she doesn't want to be a mother. I mean, I guess some people can judge that. What I'm talking about is that not only does she not have the mommy.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be.
Nah, stop scrolling.
The number one reason why.
Nah, stop scrolling. I'm about to play the video. But Summer Walker got exposed for begging Rich the Kid to cheat on his wife so she could be a side piece. And now she's snapping on the wife for confronting her.
So what's the problem? Like what? Like you're never gonna leave.
And we here to the Summer Walker part of the show. Another millennial. We going out bad. Who we are going out bad. Bad in style, for real, for real. Now, I'm not too familiar with Miss Walker's music, but I think I can get the gist of it. You know, I think they said she was supposed to be like some rendition of Mary J. Blige or something like that, or Erykah Badu or something like that, you know. I heard the chick don't really take baths like that from a few years back on Media Takeout. I'll never forget that. She do some type of like body and tub or something. I don't know. Yeah, some different shit. You know, one of my exes was trying to tell me she was about to try to do some shit like that, and that's why she one of them type of exes. So we literally just got to talking about she won't mind being a side chick now. Now, you know, what was the sisterhood? What is the sisterhood? Basically the so-called the defend this or stop this. You know, first they said she had a sugar daddy, and that didn't work out. Now she actually literally on air with no shame. This woman got how many baby daddies? You know what I'm saying? Can't go and get one of them. She literally going to the next runner-up. And to prove our theory that they only go after the guys that's been proven by other women, aka been what's the shit called? I'm hot right now. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Confirm. Well, we gonna say confirm. They these niggas confirm. You know, like kill confirm on Call of Duty. He's confirmed. So she don't mind trying to go ahead and holler at another woman's husband. Even say that she'll be a tag along. She could be the side piece, saying you ain't going nowhere anyway. I mean, he just messed with me on the side. What's wrong with that? You know, niggas been doing that. They'll complain what niggas always be doing, but yet they go ahead and fall in line and do what niggas be wanting to do in the end when they ain't really got much else to offer. Do you think Rich the Kid really was? Look who he laying down next with. Granted, maybe get tired of hitting Tori now. I mean, it has its perks. It has its what's the name, but maybe he does. But damn, for real though. Out of all single niggas around your area, I forgot you don't want to mess with no. Oh yeah, we gotta get back to that part. I see why. Hell, I can't even send this chick no beats because you know what I'm saying. I might charge her an arm and a leg, which would probably go be about what $200 damn. Let me find out. Let me press play real quick.
You're never gonna leave. It comes to a point where it has to be like a
on the wife for confronting her.
So what's the problem? Like what? Like you're never gonna leave. you're never gonna leave. It comes to a point where it has to be like a certain level of.
Wait, then she said she wants to be his side piece.
I just want to be the side. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to be the side. And I just want you to chill. I don't like him enough to lay up next to him every day.
She only there for the shimoni, right? Just the shimoni. Man, she won't even mind if only thing she want Richard Kid for is probably only 20 minutes of so-called weak goldfish type of bedroom what's the name, fake moaning and shit, and he drop off probably 10 bands a month. That's what she looking for. Excuse me. She really looking for that. I'm surprised. Well, she probably blew it. Every athlete, they like, man, we already got Becky's, we good. But that's a reason. You know what I'm saying? She probably won't for no athletes. Okay. And I mean, shit. Man, maybe she really ain't got no damn choice, man. Fuck. I mean, damn. She really ain't got no choice. Dang. Woo. Maybe because he's staying in LA. I don't know. Maybe she from LA. She wants to stay in LA, and that's the best that she can do. She trying to stay local, I guess, man. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. I mean, once you mess with a Chicago nigga, it's hard to go mess with any other nigga. I'm sorry.
I don't even know how you do it. I'm not gonna start talking about him.
She also sounded alive. She only giving the cat up for bread. You feel me? I don't know if I could play that on TikTok. I might catch a flag, but that was she. Take a trip to them blog page comments. Look how many shotties defending her actions. I told you that girl junk don't exist, bro. That's not a real thing. Mind you, she's a multimillionaire. She could have.
Is she? We gotta be real about these artists out here, yo. We really gotta be real about these artists and entertainers out here. I ain't gonna front. A lot of them get in the bag, and some of them even got sell it so, but some of them do. But yeah, I don't know, man. The streaming and stuff like that. We only gotta do a show on that, but yeah. A lot of stuff is kayfabe. You know what I'm saying? Kayfabe, kafabi. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real as you think it is. But nonetheless. Unless she's like really in deep in her lifestyle, unless this is what they just want to do. I mean, again, I was born in this world. I didn't make it. I don't care. It is what it is.
Any person she low-key want that's below her tax bracket, and she still chooses another girl's man. What do you guys think about the whole situation? Is she justified? Because that's what some of these shawty's saying. Because they saying she don't want a relationship. She just want the bread.
From another man, look.
The number one reason.
Nah, stop.
I'm not gonna bother y'all. Like, you can buy me a fucking new phone since you don't know the number and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care.
Did y'all hear that, man? Hold on, man.
Buy me a fucking new phone since you don't know the number and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care. I'm not gonna post shit. Nothing.
She said, "You go buy me something. You can say my name as Pizza Hut." Like, hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Hold on, man. See, she want to go ahead and try to mess up this poor man's. You know what I'm saying? Richard Kid ain't asked for this. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting back. He chilling. He getting DMs and calls and shit from he thinking she probably want to do a feature. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she want to go ahead and do it. But nah, you really want to go ahead and try to really mess up this man relationship. All because you can't get or keep a man your own. And the ones you do pick, I mean, obviously, and the audacity. But ain't nothing new under the sun, you know. Ain't nothing new under the sun.
You don't need a sugar daddy. You are your own sugar daddy. You sound like one of them niggas that be like calling girls big money.
Damn right. Ain't no fun as Mr. O gets some. I want all type of dividends, Benjamins. Hell, you and your friends could be spending right in the wind. Summer Walker shuts down a dusty sprinkle. His money is our money, my money is mine. How's that really been working out for y'all lately? Especially American women, especially to beat up. And Becky. Oh yeah, Becky's she the real them two together. Y'all see y'all on pedestal. Y'all see y'all on pedestalize what's the name? One race up. I see them as all Shouts Staff Sergeant Hartman, equally as worthless. But how's that been working out for y'all lately? I see the divorce rates going down only because not a lot of people getting married. Divorce has been going up. I'm just saying that the rates of the high divorces is going down. That's what I meant to say. Yeah. A lot of dudes putting all their finances in their mama name if they do decide to get married because they know it's gonna happen. Set up trusts and everything. How do y'all want to get that chance to even get married? Y'all actually trying to go take niggas to court for palimony. Hell, now some of y'all want to go ahead and say since you even stay when y'all was just probably together, you just want to go ahead soon because you was wasting your time. Literally happening. You know what? And you judges out there, you lawyers that take these fucking cases, y'all some pieces of shit.
I don't care if I got my own money. I'm sick of paying for my own shit or whatever Landon said. Landon, he said, I need a real man to come in here and whatever he said and shut it down. I don't give a damn. If I got my own money, my money is mine. Your money is mine. Get them coins. Exactly. Sprinkle, mother freaking sprinkle.
You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Right there. This became a movement. This literally became somewhat of a so-called movement. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. This right here is not gonna be looking good in the next 5 years. What did Goldman Sachs say? Like a lot of these ones in their mid-20s and mid-40s gonna be single. Yeah. That don't mean they ain't gonna be fucking, but it just mean they ain't gonna be married. Yeah. You see how you just seeing on social media anyway. You got a whole entire so-called multi-millionaire quoting a damn strag off of fucking TikTok. A singer, apparently, like a siren, spreading the same message to girls and women that look just like her or does the things that she does. You know how y'all say that's somebody's daughter. Yeah, she sings to somebody's daughter right now with this message. How about that?
Can you sing it Getting Late? That's y'all requesting songs. Getting late, why you gotta be here beside me?
Not too bad, not too bad. You know, nah, I ain't talking about her looks. I was talking about the voice. Probably need to hit that C scale a little bit, but not too bad.
Wanting, needing, I'm not afraid to be. Sad as it is. I love that song. It's sad as it is. Such a sad song. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm still stuck on spending good. Run that up. Write that down.
Something right that. Yeah, it was just all good just a month ago.
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt. And
Yes.
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt. And
the eyes, Chico. I wish I could play the they took my Scarface away. They took my Tony Montana away. Yo, StreamYard, mark your days.
You don't need to sugar that. Everybody can call me.
so you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt. And
yeah, I'm good like that. I remember just how I go when I had it at. Yeah. So she like OFC. Oh, of course. She like OFC, of course. What else? What? How dare you even ask me such a question? That's what I'm here for. I'm like the female Rashard Lewis. You know? Yes, you're gonna spend all your money on me. Yes, I'm gonna act like I care. No. Yes. You know what I mean? Some of y'all be like Bill Withers, and you know what I'm saying? And just keep on using me until you use me up. Let's continue.
And when you go broke, I will leave you. And when you go broke, I will leave you. And when you go broke, I will leave you.
I'll be right back. Hold on. Need some more water. I have one more damn water bottle. Ugh. All right. We back. We bike. Hold on. And just in case you ain't heard the last 3 times, here you go again.
Perhaps go in debt.
And when you go broke, I will leave you.
And when you go broke, I will leave you. But Mr. O, that's only for niggas that she don't like, you see me, I got that G, you know what I'm saying? I got that G piece, you know what I'm saying, my nigga. She like me. She ain't gonna leave me, nigga. It's the Mac and the pimping over here, knuckle. Sure, buddy. Yeah. She likes men that much, right? Sure. And the eyes never lie. Look at the eyes. She like, yeah. And there's nothing you can do about it either. Ain't no change. Ain't no convince her. Hey, did she have like one of them awakenings too? Like a couple years ago. Did she have like a spiritual? See. I'm just waiting for Black China. Jitty Jab is already cooked. Shit. Swear I said I was gonna give up this shit. I never gonna give up this shit. Good God. All right.
Figure it out.
So you're here to just bleed them dry.
Yes.
As soon as you get everything, you're off. Do you normally seek out the victims, or do they come? Is it inbound calls?
Oh, no. I never chase.
So it's never outbound.
I only attract
inbound only.
And if you came and talked to me, that's your fault.
Right. Your prerogative. You signed up for this.
Ladies.
I had to be born in the wrong generation. I mean, I don't try to be nostalgic. I ain't no fool, Idealism is Achilles' heel. I don't want no man to go through idealism. You know what I'm saying? Accept the world for what it is. Your brain will thank you. Your feelings might be hurt. You get over it. The heart pound is forever. You compartmentalize it anyway. Bullshit. Oh, we. And they wonder why the passport thing is a thing. They wonder why. Again, a lot of y'all have this misconception that these other women is just as, but I mean, they probably is. I'm gonna take a little more chance. You know what I'm saying? This right here, though. This right here is like just the beginning. A lot of them had just lost their careers, or their careers got taken away or reclassified. You're gonna start seeing a whole lot of this behavior, especially this week. This is Thanksgiving week, and next thing you know, it's gonna be Christmas. Then the fake New Year. Then New Year's. And next, what comes next? I don't know. Is it going to be eating a fucking restaurants, or even Valentine's Day, or whatever they're going to be doing next year? But let's go ahead and press play.
If you try to ride or die, you will, in fact, die. Don't do that shit no more. You look stupid.
I do want to think, and maybe this is me being optimistic, that not like 100% exclusively that will be the experience. Maybe there are some good dynamics still left, no?
It could be. I'm not
just like that. You have to say what you just said. You think you just this the part they say that love.
A man hater. I haven't. No, it could be. I'm just going off of realistically what I've seen. I'm not going off of what might be. I'm sure there are plenty of wonderful, loving, great men out here who are like yourself, who are providers and protectors.
Well, now you lost me. Provider.
What you playing?
No.
You don't provide?
Of course not. God is the ultimate provider. He provides.
You don't provide?
No, because he does. I don't want to. I'm not trying to. He's the ultimate provider.
And this is why. Never mind. Go back to what I said. You said.
And that's the reason why they say they I think Joy Taylor, that's why she said she didn't want to mess with a godly man. And see, I got good memory. I do. Video, go check it in my videos. I made the video on Joy Taylor with a little Fiasco sitting down with Paul Pierce. Yeah. That's why she said she didn't want to mess with no godly man. And it's right here. She looking like, oh, so you gonna just put it on God. Hey, don't y'all put it on God? Only God can judge me. God gonna send me my man Jesus. God, this guy. All right, well, God's the ultimate provider. You know what I'm saying? So I don't provide. Like, you supposed to be a man. No. If the Most High is the ultimate provider, as long as we follow Him, He will provide. But that means you gotta be in order as well as I. I call that equality right there, down right there, Sam. But guess what? Guess who don't want to play ball? Guess who don't want to play ball? We'll be sitting here and basically in poverty, chaos, and mayhem because that's what she loves to thrive in because of the emotional state and chaos that she thrives in. But as soon as she needs something to get right and all that good stuff, here will she go. Either man or God. God and man intertwine. Mm-hmm. Because Lord forbid she got to go ahead a better responsibility. We got better.
They'll leave you high or dry, rent not paid, no food in your fridge, no snacks for your kids. Hell no. Do not ride or die.
So what is the relationship status for you right now? I'm assuming single and enjoying.
Yeah.
Will it be that for a while?
I think so. I don't know. I just don't.
So you want them to spend?
Yes.
Perhaps go in debt.
And when you go broke, I will leave you.
I just had to go replay and keep it right there. You know, that's crazy work. That's really crazy work. Shout out to Gunmetal Guy USA. Shout out to you, bro. Oh, they hit me with that so-called app stuff, man. Here we go with this bull crap. Here we go. I just now noticed it. Yeah. I don't like this ass shit, but it is what it is. At Gunmetal Guy USA, they really should do a case study on how easily women adopt certain words without knowing the meaning. Provider does not mean trick. Exactly. God doesn't answer the prayers of Jezebels. That's right. That's right. That's right. But we have a whole bunch of traditional simps out here, you know, that say otherwise. They haven't got the memo that they are the likes of Summer Walker amongst them, and will encroach on their so-called fragile marriages. Because let's be real, if Summer Walker was actually really probably adjust her ways and don't go for the so-called rappers and athletes, let's say she go for the other successful men. Some of you successful men that's in sexual relationships, y'all fold. Y'all fold. I know y'all will fold. I know y'all will. But once she go ahead and suck you dry, you know what I'm saying, from all three holes like a bowling ball, once you go broke, she will leave you. Let go.
Everybody can call me a bird. Everybody can call me a hoe. Everybody can call me Miss Pizza Hut. That's perfectly fine. I actually put my name as Miss Pizza Hut in the bio. It doesn't bother me. That's perfectly fine. I actually put my name as Miss Pizza Hut in the bio. Everybody can call me a bird. Everybody can call me a hoe. Everybody can.
Well, I mean, they say you are who you say you are. I mean, you said it. I mean, you basically put in so many words. I mean, if double word and double meaning was a thing, I mean, 1984 is really a damn redundancy at this damn point. You know, I mean, you are that. This is what you do. Hey, be the best one you can be. But Pizza Hut, though, you really hold on. Summer Walker responds to backlash over telling a man to put her name as Pizza Hut so his wife don't find out. Pizza Hut, though, shorty. Like for real, though. And shout out to Pizza. I mean, it's been a while, but Pizza Hut, really? Pizza Hut. Can't make this shit up.
Call me Miss Pizza Hut. That's perfectly fine. I actually put my name as Miss Pizza Hut in the bio. It doesn't bother me. Everybody can call me.
It bothers me, man. You messing up Pizza Hut brand, you know what I'm saying? They probably coming at you like, damn, we know for whole slices now, man. What's really good? You know what? There might be a good marketing scheme. Never mind. You know what I'm saying? Whole slices by Pizza Hut.
I date for money now. Your man, he spends money. I date for money now. Your man, he spends money. I date for money now. Your man, he spends money.
And we are back to what we had talked about originally, how dating originated now. There was a lot of comfort girls walking amongst the public, a lot of independent women, that flapper girl era over 100 years ago. You know, they was running amok. They even put some prostitutes out of business. And they didn't care what their daddy said. They said, "Hey, Daddy, I don't got my education. I'm going to do whatever I want to do." And we fight for the right to vote. Yep. And everything went downhill ever since. Everything went downhill ever since. It's bad to put a brothel out of business and also make it illegal. But, I mean, the seller never hardly goes to jail, but it's always the so-called trick. But you know what I mean, they was just in the news around my area in Chicago, a known area. They act like it's a brand new area. They all distraught over there. What's that? 47 and it's a whole stroll over there. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, there's someone's daughter out there. Hold on, let me look this shit up. You know what I'm saying? They did a whole expose out. They did a whole what's the name? Trying to see what it was at. But yeah, they had just had a so-called big old story in my city, Chicago, on this whole prostitution thing. I'm gonna bring the video up a little later, but I'm trying to find a article. Right near Midway Airport. I knew it. Yeah, right near Midway Airport. 4750th Cicero. Yeah, right near Midway Airport. Yep. So you're gonna see a whole bunch of that in the months to come. Y'all better be careful. Make sure y'all don't try to get yourselves caught up with in that type of behavior. But if you do, just be careful. You know better, you do better. But let's press play. You ain't gonna be up in that at all.
Summer Walker has just responded to the audio leak, stating that she simply wanted to profit from Rich the Kid. In the audio, you can hear Summer saying she does not care that Rich is engaged. She tells him to buy a burner phone and save her number as Pizza Hut, so Tori will not notice. She promises to stay in her lane, not bother his baby mama, and let him keep his relationship while she plays the side role. This is on top of Rich already being accused of cheating before and paying girls to stay quiet, so fans are not shocked he is stepping out again. Once the clip hit the internet, people started calling Summer out for clown behavior. Instead of denying it, Summer went on Instagram Live and doubled down. She basically said everyone has been dealing with Rich for years, so why is it a problem now? And made it clear she does not feel ashamed or sorry about what she said. The issue is that Summer is pushing a self-love, healing image with her new music. And made it clear she does not feel ashamed or sorry about what she said. The issue is that Summer is pushing a self-love, healing image with her new music.
Oh man. Self-love, healing. The good book said about something about that love without be lovers of themselves, all this self-love stuff. It will say being the last days and whatnot. I'm just saying, I always want to make sure I got my Bible quotes and verses together. You know what I'm saying? Self-love and healing. Healing. You got to heal, Keisha. You got to heal. Healing. Where is it at? Damn it. I thought I saved.
Everybody can call me a bird. Everybody can call me. I date for money now. Your man, he spends money.
Summer Walker has just responded to the audio or sorry about what she said. The issue is that Summer is pushing a self-love, healing image with her new music. But in real life, she is out here begging to be a hidden side chick to an engaged man. Fans are now asking if her growth era is real or just marketing, and whether Tori should walk away from both Rich and this whole triangle. What do you think of this drama?
I date for money now.
I mean, it's hilarious. It confirms what a lot of people have been trying to hide on the raps, trying to keep society thriving.
Everybody can call me a bird. Everybody can call me. I date for money now. Your man, he spends.
This is the crazy part. Buy me a fucking new phone since you don't know the number and save it under Pizza Hut for all I care. I'm not gonna post shit.
Buy me a new phone that your baby mom don't know the number. Save me under Pizza Hut. I'm not even gonna post shit. Now I ain't gonna lie to you. Rich the Kid, this is some powerful people you're delivering. Pause. When you get a girl down that she says, I know you got a girl, but fuck all that shit. I still need it. I'm sorry, that's control. I'm gotta be honest with you. When you done her to the point where she's like, I know you got a girl, but I still want parts. I still want to be in your life. Just buy me a phone. I'm not gonna post nothing. Don't cut me off. That's what this is. Don't cut me off from that piece. You know what I mean? The royal piece, don't cut me off. Pause. She
Livingston. I'm gonna have to download that just in case in the future.
He's saying, I don't.
If you ever come for me, boy, again, me and Chipmunk right here, Livingston from Evanston, go a little back, way back. You know, we got into it, but he blocked me. But the paths will cross again. I got a feeling, just in case, boy. I think we're done with Mr. Academics by now.
Even in divorce, I don't think.
Oh, here we go, right here. This was couple goals right here, right? We came to the grand closing of the show right here. You know.
It's right when men be trying to take half of the women. I don't think it's cool. Like, I feel like a man should always be a man and be able to handle his own or whatever, right? So
right there. It's always what he can do for me. And he shouldn't have to worry for anything from me. You know what I'm saying? He should already have it, right? Right. This is why they tell y'all to go ahead and get married in y'all youth. You know what I'm saying? Stick it out. Do all that good stuff. Because after a certain time and certain age, bro. See, matter of fact, let me play this real quick before we get to old time. This way you should have listened to.
A woman can leave you because you don't have a job, and the same woman can leave you because you're too busy with your job.
Yeah.
That's the irony, nephew.
Yeah.
You can lose her by having nothing, and you can lose her again by trying to build something.
Right.
Some women don't love the man, they love the convenience. No pressure, no sacrifice, no responsibility.
Yeah.
They want the benefits of a king without the patience it takes to watch him build a kingdom.
Yeah.
A broke man is unambitious, a working man is too unavailable, and somehow the man is always the villain. But here's the darker truth. The wrong woman will turn your struggle into a weapon and your success into a crime.
Yeah.
When you're down, she'll judge you. When you're rising, she'll resent you. And when you become who you were meant to be, she'll say you changed, never admitting she just couldn't grow with you. And she'll claim you switched up, when the truth is you simply stepped into the light and her shadow couldn't follow. You didn't lose her, nephew, you shed her.
That's it. That's it, my homeboy.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Yep.
Nah, stop.
So you
Everybody can call me a bird.
No, we bad.
You said
This is a crazy.
even in divorce, I don't think it's right when men be trying to take half of the women. I don't think it's cool. Like, I feel like a man should always be a man and be able to handle his own or whatever, right? So,
So you gained your money while the man was with you, and he nurtured you, he helped you, gave you ideas, he was a part of that, that progression. You don't think he should get anything? You did it all.
What is he? Nobody said she did it all.
Well, no. I'm just saying, you with your husband right now, right? So say he's like, you should do this, you should do that. Let's work on this. Like he's setting you up. He's organizing you. He's getting your shit right.
You saying like a Wendy Williams situation?
Oh, I don't really know that thing, but I'm just saying that he helps you blow up.
I'm saying because he was like her manager, right?
No, I'm just saying someone who like really influences, who's really there, who really helps the brand get to where it needs. So now you blew up. You wasn't blown up. Now you blew up.
Okay, I like how Steve Harvey say he is now with his wife.
That's why, like, they added value to the situation.
She missing the whole fucking point. You know. What up, Detroit? D-Round 3, go P. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Clip freeze on. Yep. Bro, you can't win for losing. You can't win for losing out here. Yo, Umar, this is what you was talking about, right? Hey, Dennis, this is what you was talking about, right? Right? I mean, I guess RP to Kevin Simmons. This is what he died for. Variations of couples like this. Only to hear stuff like this.
Now you blew up. Influences who's really there, who really helps the brand get to where it needs. So now you blew up. You wasn't blown up. Now you blew up.
Okay, I like how Steve Harvey say he is now with his wife.
That's why, like, they added value to the situation, basically.
Yeah, like when I met you, you was maybe making a couple of $100,000. Now you're making fucking $4 million a year, and he's been contributing to your success.
Okay, in that case, if they choose to get a house together, but once again, still in marriage, I would not do it if I was not married to the person, because that's what we're saying, right? Is this the topic?
No, yeah, not if we're not married.
If we're not married, now I can understand what you're saying. Or the person is adding value to the relationship, and then they build it up, and that's to me, and that's another thing. What I'm saying,
let's just equate it to us. Let's equate it to us.
I'm about to equate it to us. What I'm saying is, when you and I got together in marriage,
right,
and we made more businesses, we made more, there were more things happening.
Right.
To me, the money that was made after marriage, that's a different conversation, because we both contributed, whatever. But the money I had when I came in this thing,
but nobody's talking about. That's not even part of the conversation.
No, but it is to me, because when you're talking about going into a house or a property, because that's what our conversation is about, right? Buying properties together.
And right there, the look on his man's face is like, no, I had enough. I just can't do it. He's like, I just can't do it. I can see that look in his eyes.
It's like, if I used my money from prior to purchase it, meaning like this house, for instance, no, I didn't feel like I should.
So a man can do the same thing. He can feel the same way. No, like, that's mine from before. You get your weight up. So do you feel that way? You don't.
You didn't put my name on the church, crib.
The part you're missing. Stop. Can't.
I didn't get offended.
Kandi, you have to listen. Just listen.
What?
Listen for 1 second. I'm just asking you a question. If a guy has everything before the person and he gets with them and they talk about going to get a house, should the guy be like, well, you can't really contribute as much as I can, so we're just going to stay in the house that we have? Or should he do it? Because you said I'm old fashioned. So it sounded like you were saying he should just do it regardless, but the female shouldn't.
Yeah,
because the guy should he should have to step it up. So,
let's just say,
it's okay if you got a double standard on it. It's fine.
I do have a double standard. Okay. I already said that.
Rules for thee, but no rules for me. But yet, equal society, all that. I can't run down all the gaslights and bullshit right now. I'm high as hell. And I love it. I love it though. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know all the gaslights. Y'all know them all. And you ain't gonna win, Todd. I know you fought hard. You was trying to stick it out. I know she probably such your dick from the back and everything. Chaos Reign was good, bro. It's good. Sad, really.
Old-fashioned in that way that I feel like if a man wants to put his family and, step them up into a house that the wife can't afford.
I mean, it's your family too, bitch. I mean, but y'all leave y'all family though. I mean,
or whatever. Because, like, let's be for real. A lot of men want their wives to stop working. A lot of men want their wives to take care of home or just be there for them and cater to them, which is fine.
That's what a wife. I mean, you're a wife. I mean, some things are just ain't meant to be for some people. I mean, you had a billionaire in Africa who was a billionaire but found a way to submit to her husband, cooking, cleaning, all that good stuff. And here go a chick that's a has-been R&B singer from an R&B group that was known to try to steal other dudes' men. Right. 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 But we supposed to try. Never mind.
But with that being said, you already know that you're the one that's putting in everything, and everything is dependent on your income, and your income is for both of us,
so
not just for you.
So a female should be able to keep all of her own. That's what we feel. We feel like the female, regardless of how much she has, she should be able to keep her own, and the guy has to get his weight up.
Okay. I know situations, like even in divorce, I don't think it's right when.
Let's continue. Oh. Now, where's the other one? Hold on.
Hello.
Oh, hold on. I know I just say that. Hold on. Don't tell me I just tweak. Hold on. Let's see what. All right. Hold on. How's that right? Hold on. Hold on for a second. Fuck the one with Tasha K at, man. Hold on. Trying to find what Tasha K goofy ass is. Make sure I follow my TikTok too. Oh, here we go.
Kandi and Todd! Oh my God, I want to cry. But she just.
You bitch, you don't want to cry. You need to worry about your own damn what's the name? What happened to that Nigerian scam you was with?
Exclusively told People magazine, Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker split after 11 years of marriage. Now, there was some blind items going around last month about a potential split, okay, between the two. But they didn't say a name. And y'all gotta listen to them blind items because they don't be lying, y'all. It be lawyers behind them accounts, but they can't say nothing. You know what I'm saying? Kandi silently took Tucker off of her name on Instagram, and now she is filing for divorce against Todd. Now, she said, after deep thought and a lot of prayer, I made the decision to move forward with the divorce, okay? One reason being Kandi is gay. Todd was just the front. This is a gay woman, okay? Kandi announced she was splitting from her husband, Todd Tucker, on November 21st to at People. I asked for privacy grace. I'm grateful to everyone who supported us throughout the years as I asked for privacy grace and understanding as we navigate this transition with our family again. The couple wed in 2014 and welcome 2 children together. Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker are going.
Yeah, they welcome 2 kids together via surrogacy. Let's get that out there. So, again, the modern theory of what marriage could do for the future, not gonna work. Not gonna work. And y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see. All these women thought they could freeze a what's the name? Thought the sperm, you know what I mean? And she's saying to get Kandi is just out here with a liquor license. She don't even want the post. So I mean, you just want to get another suit that's part of the law, ain't you? First Cardi B, now you gonna probably have Kandi coming at your heels.
On their separate ways after 11 years, okay? And so Todd needed some money. Kandi needed a cover so that she can have her girlfriends on the side and not be considered a full gay woman because she knows that the family image sells. That's why a lot of them do it. Y'all have to understand when it comes to PR and branding these celebrities, like they want the perfect picture, the husband, the 2 kids, the dog. She was tired of being labeled as a baby mama, a bitter baby mama, and had to do it her own. She needed another storyline. This worked. She just needed a cover for a picture perfect marriage. That's it. And the dog. But she on Patreon every day getting that check, baby. Shout out to her. I ain't got time for this. Go to commercial. Ground it up in a powder. I put it in, you can put it in your water. You can put it in your coffee. I like to take it in my smoothies because I don't like to taste it. It tastes like Vitamix.
That's and there we is right there. Do you think he should dispute that prenup now? Now, if all goes well, though, I mean, maybe Mr. Todd here will leave with the bag, you know. We can only hope for that. I mean, that's what I'm here for. Yes, Detroit. Yes. Oh no. First, Detroit. No. Did she ever pay Cardi? No. Basically, she working for Cardi B now. You know, I think it's like what, $1 million some dollars. No. On top of that, yes, she just said that Kandi was GA to the Wizard. Yeah. I don't know if she's trying to get as many views, but also getting a suit that's part of the law. You know that particular fashion of journalism is costly, but nonetheless, controversy sells.
Reagan is going to be one of the witnesses. Kate will be the other witness. I decided to sign a prenup against my lawyer's advice.
in the end, I know all this legal stuff is not going to keep me from being with Candy. You do many of these on the daily basis?
I have done a couple.
Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling. Okay. Okay, ready. Okay. This is a video recording of the execution of the prenuptial agreement between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. You acknowledge that you've had a sufficient amount of time and opportunity to fully consider the prenuptial agreement and to request changes to the prenuptial agreement.
Yes.
You understand that you are giving up your rights to periodic alimony, lump sum alimony, alimony in kind, attorney's fees and expenses of litigation, property settlement, equitable distribution, and community property.
Yes.
Property.
Yes.
And Todd Tucker, you acknowledge that you've had a sufficient amount of time and opportunity to fully consider the prenuptial agreement and to request changes to the prenuptial agreement.
Yes.
You understand that you are giving up your rights to periodic alimony, lump sum alimony, alimony in kind, attorney's fees and expenses of litigation, property settlement, equitable distribution, and community property.
Yes.
You understand.
And right there, and right there, gentlemen, right there. Did you see that? Did you read that? Detroit 313. Yeah, Black Love, right? Did you read that? Did you see that? Hey, look. Everybody in the chat, chaos. Go P, go Professor. Free Zone. Gunmetal God USA. Cloud Watch, XL Pro, everybody. Did y'all read that? Did y'all see that? Put a 1 in the chat. I got something to say. Todd, you stupid. You stupid. You gave up. You see it. Chaos, what's up?
Oh, what's good? Hold on a second.
All right.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes. What's good, my brother? I hope everything's well. Doing well. I know you're sharing. I know you had TikTok, but I'll look you up on TikTok. Damn, what to say? Well, I'll start with Miss Taylor, because that's what I'm familiar with a little bit. Have you noticed that a lot of women, after they reach a certain age and they listen to these other females that have podcasters, and they talk about, how can I say it, what men want is a big issue.
Chaos Rain. Did you
Yes,
not see the chain? Did you see the chain though? I started with Joy Taylor for a reason, because I like how you started. Joy Taylor, women of a certain age, right? Listen to certain women like Summer Walker, who listen to certain women on social media like Sprinkle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. It is a chain, and I didn't want to bring it because this thing that comes to my mind, because watching, I've seen some of the clips already, and she was sitting with Kendra, what, G?
Mm-hmm.
And out of all people surprised, but that's another story. But nonetheless, these are old, washed up bitches.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so angry. They're so full of themselves that the options that they feel that they deserve has revealed itself that you don't have it like that. Same for Melissa Ford. And I did a video that I was going to upload about Melissa Ford, but I didn't feel the spirit to do so. But now that she's been going, making her rounds again, and I heard rumor she wants to sue. This is rumor. I don't think it's
who.
This is what's going on, that she wants to sue Joe Button. No, this remind just remember. Not say this. I saw some guys or whoever's content. I didn't want to really take it as really serious, but we're gonna wait and see. But it lets you know. Let's say if this is the angle she's trying to go at, right? It tells you that what Kevin Samuels, even in his grave, warned a lot of you women, black women especially, and now what he has said has actually now come to pass now. And not only has not come to pass, but you're fucked in this society now. I mean, you bit off, and let's be honest. When we talk about Melissa Ford and she made the comment she did on Joe Budden's podcast, right, for last year or two, right, whereas contract and I look at overall and say, baby, you there because you had to get on your knees. What benefit you have doing on a man platform? You don't bring nothing to the table that some people could sit and say, oh, she said some exquisite. No, all you have is feminine bitch babble, talking ways. Thomas said, well, you know, those girls could be underage and all. No, they're not like you, bitch. They're not like you. You've been fucking for a long time. How we could tell? How we know? You're in the streets. You know this. I don't get it, but we know this. That we could tell how you behave and how you move. It's talking about graping. And I'm not meaning it. I mean honestly in a bad way, where at times say, for you to think like that, it tells me you've been screwed for a long time. And because of the consequence of being screwed for a long time, you can never pair bond with no man. Cause figure out how you got in the position you are in on Joe Budden's podcast. You gotta play the game.
Hey, Chaos. That was a whole segment of Pimp I just played on this podcast that explained everything he had just said in tenfold. We had already discussed.
Can you play it again? If it's possible.
Oh, of course. Hold on. I'll bring that right back up. Hold on. I'll bring that right back up. Okay.
He's just an ugly, lucky nut. He showed a young chump is just like a dumb bitch. He can't figure nothing out for himself. He's got to have a rundown on everything. Of course I drove those whores crazy, but for a sane reason, sucker. A pimp cops a whore. He cons her. Maybe if she stays in his corner humping his pockets fat, at the end of the rainbow, she's got a husband and a soft easy chair. To hold her beak to the grindstone, he pumps air castles into her skull. She all the stable grief. She humps her ass into a cramp to outshine the other whores in the family. At first, it's easy for the bitch to star. As she gets older and uglier, her competition gets younger and prettier. She don't have to be no brain to wake up there's no easy chair at the end. She gets hip, there ain't never been a rainbow. She gets larceny in her heart. She bullshits herself that if she can drive all those young pretty whores away from the pimp, that rainbow might come true after all. If it don't, she'll get her revenge anyway. It's a violation of the pimp book to quit a whore. A bitch like that is a ticking time bomb. Every day, her value to the pimp drops to the 0 line. She's old, tired, and dangerous. She can rattle a pimp into goofing his whole game. If the pimp is a sucker, he'll try to drive her away with his foot in her ass. She's almost a cinch to croak him or cross him into the joint. I'm a genius. I'm hip that after a bitch has had maybe 10,000 tricks drill her, she ain't too steady skull-wise. I don't tip her I'm salty and disgusted. I talk like a sweet head shrinker to her. Indeed, of air castles, I pump her full of H.
I had got to stop it right there. He goes down a certain line of. I just don't want to play that on my platform. I don't want to get caught up in what transpires today.
Yeah. Because you know he kind of dropped some serious words in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the language, a lot of people not prepared for it, especially some, chicks will sit there and say, "Oh my goodness, this minister is putting this content. Oh, I can't handle it. Oh, I need to get where's Charlie?" I say, "Sit down, please. Sit down." Anyhow, now this video about played by Maximilian Minute. What's this? Do you think Todd will dispute this prenup agreement?
Oh, let me go rewind it for you. See, this what happened. See, Todd was having a debate discussing with his wife Kandi, since he helped build up a lot of things. I mean, she felt like a man shouldn't even have to ask a woman for any money, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All that was he should be a man, he should be able to take care, but we forget that you coming from a R&B singing group that's so you wrote Scrubs. You and Tiny wrote Scrubs. Y'all got paid. They might not got paid, but y'all got paid. It's funny how that works out, right? So you mean tell me basically Todd was like the producer of this so-called show called Real Housewives of Atlanta that basically brought Kandi Burruss back from the career dead as she broke up escape by sleeping around with JD, and by JD I mean Jermaine Dupri, common knowledge, Jermaine Dupri, I'm not the only one who said that. You go on YouTube and find other documentaries. I'm just sharing information that's been passed down the grapevine. I ain't Tasha K. I ain't got that kind of money. So now Todd is basically calling it quits with Miss Burruss. I guess all the freakiness.
Kandi Burruss.
Yeah. It's Kandi Burruss Rucker, but it's still this professionally can't. You see how they treat you. They don't want to take your last name. They'll hyphenate it, but they won't take it. Now, well, watch this dude right here. Watch this dude. Watch this. Probably can't hear as much. That's why they got the closed caption.
Kate will be the other witness. I decided to sign a prenup against my lawyer's advice. In the end, I know all this legal stuff is not going to keep me from being with Kate. You do many of these in your name alone? I have done a couple. Yeah. All right, I'm ready. Okay. Okay, ready. This is a video recording of the execution of the prenuptial agreement between Kandi Burruss and Todd Tucker. You acknowledge that you had a sufficient amount of time and opportunity to fully consider the prenuptial agreement and to request changes to the prenuptial agreement. Yes. You understand that you are giving up your rights for periodic alimony, lump sum alimony, alimony in kind, attorney's fees, and expenses of litigation, property settlement, equitable distribution, and community property. Yes. You understand that one cannot dispose of any other separate property as defined in the prenuptial agreement without your participation or signature. Yes. You believe that the provisions of the prenuptial agreement are fair, just, reasonable, and equitable. Yes. You assigned the prenuptial agreement freely and voluntarily without coercion or other undue influence by wife or any third party. Yes. There have been no threats of bodily or other harm or other actions against you amounting to coercion, compelling you to act against your free will to sign the prenuptial agreement. No. Todd, do you have any questions? No. Okay. You just ready to get this over with? Okay, you're done. I'm good. I'll sign this prenup proves once and for all that I'm in this relationship because I love kids, not because I want to.
What a fucking fool.
Yes. At least you didn't make me do this at the wedding. Tell me this.
So you tell me this fuckboy gonna sign and agree to prenup where she, and it's funny for prenups, if you know Mr. O, I'm not sure they have kids, that the judge will probably more accept a female prenup than a man more than anything else. And my thing is this: that if she gonna make you sign a prenup, we might say nope, go take that somewhere else. And if she goes, oh well. We gotta be firm as men moving forward now, because if we're gonna play this marriage game, which it is a game, play for keeps, play intelligently. If you're gonna play it, don't go. Go ahead.
It was right here. It was right here. That he had lost. When he turned away like that with that first yes,
yeah,
he knew his balls was gone.
Yeah.
He thought about all them freaky weekends. He thought about all them what's the name? Probably threesomes that he was probably gonna have on the side.
Stupid.
He was gonna plug up all three holes like a bowling ball, like I said before. But again, Todd must have done know that she was past the 10,000 fucks.
Wow.
I mean, she's known to be a freak. Again,
a big freak. You know what I'm saying? Look at them lips. Matter of fact, show image. Let people know what they're talking about. They don't know who can it purpose. I don't think there's a picture of her.
A picture. I mean,
you know, people I would say, what do you mean? Who's a freak? Say, look at this minx. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you know, she been getting banged out for a while now. You know, she taking all types of holes, unfortunately.
Again, all three holes like the bowling ball.
Yeah, and some women said there's a fourth hole, and I asked this bitch, where's the fourth hole? I don't see the fourth hole. I only know three. God damn it.
All right. Yeah, hold on. Damn it. That ain't a good one. I love it that when they supposed to have a new image, they bury all the freaky shit. Damn it. All right, here we go. I got some.
But you know, it's funny. While you're showing this, I don't know if I ain't covered certain videos because there's so much content out there. I've noticed there was a conversation with Obsidian and a bunch of gentlemen on panel questioned the hell out of him. I don't know if you caught it. You saw it.
Well, what's his name?
It was. I don't know if you want to call it content creator, but I mean, I'd say one thing, he made his money though. That's for sure. Okay, I think I recognize him now. Okay, for those that I know, you know, this is the best you want to see. You know. Yeah. She got around. Yeah, she's been sucking around.
Oh yeah, look, she been around since 94.
Damn. Yeah, long time. Hey, Mitch, I know you've been around. I'm saying the block a couple times, 3 times, 4 times. You know, you're useful to the group, my baby, my girl.
They got 2 kids. They got 2 kids by surrogacy.
Oh, damn, that's bad. I mean, your pussy no good.
10,000 fucks.
Too much fucks. Too much deletions. Let me tell you something. When you had to go surrogate, I'm not sure how old this chick is, but once you had to go
49.
Yeah, oh yeah, that box done. Yeah, and I want to say, you know, it's still good after 40. And they talk about there's this thing go around and say, you know, women's eggs are getting better as time goes. I said, bitch, are you out your mind? If that was the case, y'all women don't need no IVF. You don't need no surrogate. Man, if you don't need to freeze your bro, listen, I'm not sure who they playing with or they fucking with, but they're not talking to no real people. They're not talking about real niggas. I know one female content creator talked about that bullshit, right? And was laughing at it. And I find that shit on TikTok. I say, this is not even factual, it's not even backed up with nothing. And let's say that's true. Let's go there. Most of you chicks out here in the streets getting fucked anyway. Most of you delete your babies more than anything else. So when it's time to really start whole baby, you can't. You know what? Because you just destroy your babies every time when a man shoots the club.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're talking about a man's seed might be degenerate after age, let me tell you something. At least a man's seed is his, and it's still used for something. Your eggs not put to no use. You spoil the eggs. You make your eggs go rotten. You abuse yourself to the levels that no person can fathom. This is why when we talk about the promiscuous behaviors, it's never going to be the same between men and women. See, a man has to do much to get pussy. You chicks don't. You women, all you do is go and say, hey, you want to fuck? And that's all it takes.
Oh no, we in a different era now. They gotta do more than that now. That was yesterday. That was yesterday.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen? They just talking about they just show to these singles events, and ain't no men showing up.
Oh yeah. I'll say this in regards to the same bit. They're looking for a sucker. Let's keep real, bro.
Yep.
They're looking for a sucker. Why do you think they're there? They look for some man that's lonely, that doesn't get much sex, or look for sex. They're there and say, okay, I'm gonna be there, so I give you the possibilities of sex, but sex not guaranteed. I will play the fence. I'll let you play along to give you the assumption I'm gonna give you this box.
And shout out to Alan Roger Curry. You know what I'm saying?
As a matter of fact, this is the month he transitioned. Now I think about it. I think it was like around this time now.
Yep.
Last week we could say is his 3rd anniversary death. I don't know.
I literally talked to ARC 2 weeks before he died. I got it in my Facebook messenger. I could pull it on.
Okay.
No bullshit. He was like a good friend of mine, mentor. All right.
Well, you know, he's originally from Indiana. He lived in Chicago.
Yeah, baby. GI.
Matter of fact, he died in Chicago. Now I think about it. He went back to Chicago. Yeah. So
he born and raised in GI, but Chicago is his second home. R.I.P. ARC.
Yeah, man. Matter of fact, I did content on his chick though. His chick kind of wrote me up on
yeah, man.
She wrote me up because she find that I didn't agree to her way of living. Because say you Mississippi, chick. Why are you out here playing with your box, baby? And she said, but I know how Aaron Rodgers picks his women, and I say, it is what it is, but still, I mean, leave the legacy of some DC. My boy, you know what I'm saying? God damn, he has a fucking son, man. He ain't doing that shit.
And it was at this point.
Let me tell you something. These women got no goddamn shame. That's why, because you don't have to kiss, I'm gonna kiss. I said it is gonna be a challenge, bro, when the time comes. If we decide to option that, bro. These women right here, it's like you busting that in one of these chicks, it might be the end of you, right? In America. Because they're not gonna groom and put water into your seed. They're gonna spoil it, they're gonna tarnish it to the point you if think about this. I know you can cover some shit, maybe next future light streams. You got a woman with her son getting beat up by young ass little Keishas. It's shameful, bro. We are so fallen. This is just the apex of the black community. And a lot of black people, let's be honest, have been going silent, bro.
Oh, yeah.
And that should be, but you see, with these boys, now with these girls, what's the difference? Imagine these girls killed that mother. Are you gonna stay silent then? And think about it, the bullshit apology that the grown fucking mother, which could be our generation, bro, which I'm convinced I think she is. But let's go there. She appeared let her own daughter or 10 or 11-year-old do this little bullshit apology, fake tears, all this stuff. And Crimson covered this. I'm glad she did. To say you raising the next Keishas that's going to be terrorists in this community. Not only that, these are the same Keishas that going to hold no accountability. It's shameful, bro. That's where the no accountability teaching starts. It starts at home. Usually at when we're coming up, there was some form of punishment for actions like that. It'd be well known. This generation of mothers raising these little nigglets.
Millennial mothers.
Yeah, this let me tell you something. This is the
and late Gen X. I can't forget about them. Late Gen X and millennial.
Yeah, man, but most of now we gotta look at overall. This is the millennial chicks right now, bro. That's the forefront of this madness, this degeneracy now. Unfortunate, and a lot of people will question this, but I gotta look at the forest from the trees. Look what's going on here now. Usually, I know most new parents or parents that want to do it from their previous parents, but we gotta scratch that. No, these children need order and structure. If you lack off as a parent, your children are gonna suffer in the long run. For your daughter that did that and participated like that, like it's nothing, that gives a green light that she's gonna do again, and next time she do it again, it's gonna be fatal. That's why you see a lot of parents, which are single mothers, went up to school and said, I want to get a piece of those kids that beat that mother of that single mother with that son. Because they don't say if they don't set the precedent now, it's gonna be held in Chicago or any state. Let's keep real. To allow that to happen and no punishment, that's suicide, bro. I mean, you're not safe. That means no, you're not safe, but you gotta go out there and you gotta start putting hands and foot on other kids just for your own protection.
Yo, what's up, Magic Engineer, Shiva Destroyer? What's good? What's good? Go ahead. Okay, awesome.
Yeah, so that's my thing about I'm not sure I'm gonna cover on my channel because seeing it now, saying, man, I move differently on my channel, and there's a point now. I say it's certain things could be discussed, but I say, man, I'd rather open up a new channel to that shit. Yeah, real talk.
Yo, go ahead and do what you gotta do. You got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, this dude signed the prenup. Hold on. He signed away all that, you know. And I said at this point, not because you what? But guess what? She believes you, as a man, gotta take care of everything. You signed the prenup. Now you getting a divorce. Now you ain't getting nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
Boy. He said, there it is. At least she ain't made you do that.
I'm just letting you know, they have suggested that we call our wedding off.
It's kind of like either you sign it or I don't want to marry you. That's not fair. Let's talk.
I'm asking you to talk. I'm asking you to tell me what is it that you wanted to say.
I want it to become a proper document. He said that.
How is it not a proper document, Todd?
I'm not the attorney. Let's call the attorney. Let's call the attorney and let him talk.
Call him right now, please. I want him to tell me what is not proper.
Come on, let's call him.
Please call him. I'm not sure what Todd's attorney is telling him is abnormal about the prenup. I actually had 2 lawyers to put my agreement together. I'm not sure what they think the problem is, besides that it's good.
We're going back and forth arguing before we're supposed to get married.
Exactly, because we're not going to get married if we don't have no prenup. And we sit up here arguing about something that I don't even understand why we're arguing. Because if you work, I work. So I'm not understanding what is it that we're debating here.
But that conversation would be different if a man said, I work, you work. I prepared. No, whatever is yours is mine, and what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine. No, bitch, that's not how it works.
No. But for some reason, when it comes out of her mouth, though, it makes all the type of sense. It makes all logical sense. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because they want to come into a relationship unscathed. And men, black men, gotta stop that. Real talk, you gotta stop that. You're gonna put into this. You ain't gonna walk in here freely and then walk out with nothing and put no effort. That's why it makes me wonder why most dudes will simp out and try to protect women like this or any woman like that, because in their mind, they're sex driven. I need to get access. You get me? I need their attention. I need to get this box. And that's where a lot of men fail. And they notice that's why they keep the other dudes that's not so caught up, or you can't use your box to control me like that in a way. That's why I always look at some dudes type of say, you know, if they got it like that, if you got it like that, you would no one would think out her mind to put a claim or put out a bullshit paperwork like that or anything like that, or any situation where she's not put her weight into her country with nothing. And I don't hear about other races of men, because if these women were over the fence, they're gonna put up and contribute in that relationship. Don't give me that bullshit. You throw it in black man's face, but we know behind closed doors, you're paying these non-black people, non-black men.
Yep.
Too much evidence been shown like that, because in your mind, if I don't do this, he ain't gonna be around. He was never around from the start. He let you know that he is the prize, and you got to pay in. He could look dusty as hell. He look grimy, whatever. You gonna pay him, because in the end, he's gonna give you, like, as a matter of fact, I'll put the video so people can see this. I'll put it in the back chat. What I'm talking about, where is it? I gotta do this because it makes more sense. Me talking about it's not enough. And you gotta play it, bro. You gotta play it. Let people know what I'm talking about. Where is it? All right. This bullshit here. Mm-hmm. And you can play it. Mm-hmm.
21 years military, 13 years overseas since 1994. All the white men I knew during my service military with black baby mamas would never put on child support. Explain this reality, black woman. No, they got their reparations, a mixed baby and a white dude, right? They got their reparations, a mixed baby and a white dude, right? They got their reparations, a mixed baby and a white dude, right? They got their reparations, a mixed baby and a white dude, right?
You a goddamn from God.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
That's what it is. That's the end game. They get that mixed child. That's reparations to our sisters, and then they'll use you to say, "All right, now I want you to pay for this mixed child, or take care of, be a stepdaddy." And trust me, they're gonna look for black men to go pay for it, because Miss Charlie don't pay for these little nigglets that he knocks up from black women.
Oh no.
And this is the secret they don't talk about. I have people on my side, which I'm not going to detail, where I know this dude's not paying no goddamn child support.
So I'm understanding.
Anyway.
What is it that we're debating here?
We'll speak to
You
the lawyer.
You ain't even telling me what it is that he feel like should be in there, because when I look at his notes, he's talking about you doing all this work for me. And it's like, you ain't worked on that for me, but stuff that you're also getting a percentage of. So it's not like you just working for me.
I don't think that Todd told his attorney everything about our business arrangement, because for some reason he's under the impression that Todd was some intern of mine on the musical that we did together. Any problem from Mother's Love, we split 50-50.
And he done with all this with an old hoe.
Wow. How young is the dude? How old is he?
He's 3 years older than Kandi, but still though.
Okay. It reminded me of a segment of that woman that Sarah chick that was talking about femininity and stuff, and she's in a relationship or about to get married to a young dude that's like a whole decade younger than her. And I'm saying, I could see why you ladies are going after dudes that's younger, because these dudes don't really see the game. They caught up on sex. An old chick's giving you an old box, so that's all it takes. And I'm saying right now, and this is why
they give you experience. No, they giving you experience.
Okay, well that I'm not sure what experience these chicks giving these dudes, because if dudes never get fucked and they fucking you, shit, they need a whole lot more experience than that right now. Like
That's
I
what
said,
they say though. That's the way they say on them dating naps. That's what they say when they trying to shame you for want to go ahead and date them little young girl. That's somebody's daughter. You need woman date a woman your age, someone with some experience in what?
I said what, bitch? To do what again? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came with that because it's a mate guard strategy. Because they're white persons say control black men at all costs. Control black men at all costs. You know, it's sick though. It's very sick. So yeah.
It's survival mechanism because hold on. I'm dissecting some shit. I ain't got shit else to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting a little tired though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, I'm calling night too, man. I don't want to stay up for long. I mean, I wish.
No. You know, I got a little couple more minutes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no work to do in the morning. I want to go ahead and bring this up real quick. Hold on. And shout out to Tori Walker, aka the master of the septum ring theory. He gave me and dropped this little thing right here. Look at this. Read that.
Black women don't want black men to have standards, preference, and requirements because when they have been rejected by every other race of men, they want black men to come back to Dr. Oh, she said that? Okay.
And this is what she meant by that.
That some people know this. The primary reason is that black females are either the primary participants or secondary participants, meaning that their mothers, their sisters, their aunts, their friends, somebody they know who's a black female is engaging in sex with white people. Our minds are more mushy because we engage in more sex with white people than black males do. And that seems to be the reverse of what is the case, because on the sidewalk, you see a whole lot more black males with white females than the reverse. But there's a whole lot. There has always been since slavery. There has always been, continues to be, in office buildings, in houses, everywhere you can possibly think of, lots and lots of sex between black females and white men. The key is that it's real hush-hush. It's real secret. And white people, they enforce and depend upon its secrecy so that we don't even know the devastating effect other black people don't even necessarily know where all those defensive statements are coming from black women, because people don't know she's been in the bed with a white man. They depend on the secrecy of that, and they don't want it exposed.
That says it all there. Like I said, they keep it secrecy. So wait, one day, like I said, when I played the video earlier, you played just now about they want the reparations, they get the reparations by getting mixed baby and the white man, either or. You know what I'm saying? It's all a fair game for them.
Fair game. They fair game.
Fair game. And not only that, fair game, it said once they get rejected, it said I got this mixed kid I can bring back to community and let some nigga raise it, because that's how they view black men. You're the clear man. Don't go anywhere, nigga. You are here forever. I own you, nigga.
Yes,
I own you, nigga.
Right there.
That's deep right there. So when they own you, and you just look her dead, and she said that shit. I said, man, you better.
It's a cold world we out here, man. We living in. It's cold out here. Get bundled up, like Weezy said.
It's getting colder too, man, by the day.
But yeah, this is how I tied everything together. I tied it basically Joy Taylor, Summer Walker, and Kandi Burruss. This is what you got to deal with in the next 5 years, based what Goldman Sachs has said.
Yeah.
Divorce, a bitch of side chick, and a woman just to get us to say F your legacy.
Worse than F your couch. F your couch.
it's a method to my madness over here at the Ozone. I just don't be trying to string along no bullshit ass strings. I try to come together with some interwoven pieces of psychology, a little storytelling, a little historical evidence, and I'll be trying to go ahead and pack it in under 3 hours. I try my best.
Yeah. It's a lot of work, but someone gotta do it, man. For real, man.
God, I can't even play. Look, man, fuck you, stream y'all. I need some donations, y'all. Help me get stream y'all back up to my because I do have that Frank White clip. You know what I'm saying? When he does say that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they always play the I got that one too. That's my favorite. I love King of New York. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody else talk. I got that one too, but nobody played the one when he came into homeboy apartment and said, yeah, it's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Yeah, and I got that. I can't even play it. Help a brother out. Donate right there. Cash out to PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
I could bring Frank White back and host the others. I even got Nino.
Nino Brown.
Yeah, I got the part when he had to go ahead off G Money. After he had to go ahead and say, man, he even took my woman. This is all over, Steven. A lot of you niggas need to hear that so-called
soundbite.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. So I'm gonna jump down. I'll catch you on the next live one. All right, my brother.
Bro.
Take care. All right.
Yeah. I want to hear what the rest of she got to say real quick.
I'll get him on the line. We can talk it through. Okay.
Hey, Stevie. I'm sitting here with Todd. Do you mind if I put you on speakerphone? Okay. He wanted you guys to call his attorney, but why didn't you call him today?
Because I guess it didn't seem like it was necessary. I mean, what I read in the comments was that he didn't have enough time to advise Todd about the agreement.
My thing was like, why not just reach out to him and let's figure something out? Like, we're getting married tomorrow. We need to figure this out.
Todd, the only point that I saw that wasn't just sort of general was what he said in his email, which was, let's say you got sick, or let's say you became disabled. And so Kandi's like, no, I don't want you around anymore. You don't get anything.
Yeah. And that look right there. He said she basically saying, you gonna marry me or else. You gonna sign this prenup. That's how she looking at it, like, you gonna sign this prenup. I'm keeping all's my money. You just an accessory. You cool and all. But guess what? I want to do me too. Hey, man. Again, it's a cold world we living in. Let me finish this out. We're going to get up out of here.
If I were to get sick, just get out. Seems like the document was just so business. It felt like Kandi hadn't even really reviewed it. I'll give Randy a call. I just want to talk through all of his concerns. And, it'll be best if it was just...
available if he calls back?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. I'll call you back.
Okay, bye.
In my mind, you trying to make something that's very cut and dry, very complicated.
I'm not just going to sign the document right now.
I'm just letting you know, they have suggested that we call our wedding.
And there you have it. Ooh. There we go. Need more of these, smoke less to stay awake, get bullshit more, ergo, man. Extreme care. I remember that in future. Thank you very much, good sir. F. Ron McKay, 6484. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. But there you have it. I mean, what y'all really fighting for? If this is the main course of what might be the relationships to come, or that thereof. And to Summer Walkers and the Joy Taylors out there, you know, just basically saying it's a monetized day market. I mean, we here. And it's gonna get more heated, more fire, more fire topics. This is just the beginning. I already told y'all the things that's about to go ahead be on display. I'm about to go ahead and really set up a Patreon. You know, some stuff I might be able to get away with on Rumble. I can't do it over here. I want to keep this get this monetized real quick, heavenly. But yeah, it's a piece of work out here. But it's been one. We go ahead. I'll probably come at y'all tomorrow if I do. Maybe some more daily fuckery might happen, but I'll holler at y'all. I'm gone. Peace.